Devils dump Habs in OT. Right here at Talking Habs with Rick, #1 hockey channel, in the studio. Okay, so first off, Byron was back from suspension, and I noticed Agostino and Chaput were out, and Hudon was still in. I imagine someone else had to move. I didn't notice any other changes. And Hudon was on the third line. Okay, first period, Habs were showing a little bit of rust going in, starting the third. After that long layoff, they were off for 10 days, I believe. Passes weren't sharp, and there was no flow to their game, while the Devils were getting a little bit of sustained pressure, but no chances. And then, boom, out of a great play, the finish line at 5:22 with Kotkaniemi scores. I called it in my preview that Kotkaniemi would have a good game and would probably get a goal and be a star of the game, and I didn't hear this. I'll explain later. I didn't hear the stars. He gets his 7th from Lehkonen and Ben on a wicked wrist shot, down on one knee, low to the ice. Just beautiful. And of course, I was in the kitchen getting something and I missed it, so I had to watch it on the replay. So from that, the Habs shake off the rust. But now the Devils are getting sustained pressure, but the Habs find their legs and the game starts to flow better, back and forth, with no particular chances here and there, maybe a couple, but I mean, it was good flow. Kotkaniemi's line has another great shift with 3 quick chances. Right after Tatar, he gets a quick chance, and then he makes a good play by allowing the puck to stay in the Devil zone at the line change, which gives the Kotkaniemi's line these opportunities. So it was a good play by Tatar, and a really good shift by the I'll call them the finish line. I'm sorry. I had my ex-wife had a medical emergency during the third period, and I wasn't able to see the third period very much. I got back just in time to see the goal in overtime. So I want to get this video in for you guys. Okay, I was about to say, at some point, Kotkaniemi steals the puck, and he gets a really nice chance to the left side of the net. And just to say, because he had a really good game, and I was calling it before in my preview that I expect Kotkaniemi to have a good last 30 games of the season. And boom, he comes out of the gate, and he's showing that he's already improved a little bit more in that time off that we had. So this guy's going to be a good hockey player for years to come. Ben goes off for tripping at 17:22. And then 20 seconds later, Weber, he's trying to lift the guy's stick, and I guess it gets away from him. Stick comes up, and he hits the guy in the face. No blood drawn, thank God. Or else it would have been a double minor. So there's a 2-man advantage for New Jersey. Niemi makes 3 really good saves at the beginning, and I think the first minute of that of the 2-man advantage. But New Jersey ends up scoring with 5 seconds left in the first penalty, so there's still, I guess, 20 seconds left in the second one. And it was Butcher's power play goal at 19:16 from Palmieri and Johansson. It was a good first period by both teams. I found the not overly exciting play, but there were good chances on both sides. The flow was really good. Montreal's transition game was quite good. They would get the puck and they get it out of there. It was a good transition game. Okay, I have shots on goal 9-9 for that period. Montreal no power plays, and New Jersey went 1 for 2. So I had that for that period. Second period started off with a slower pace. Not much jump for either team, I found. So it was flowing end to end, but nobody had any particular speed or jump, and just wasn't anything exciting first 4 minutes in. Then right after that, penalty to New Jersey, to Wood for unsportsmanlike conduct at 4:02. Habs start getting good pressure. Okay, sorry, nothing comes of that power play. But the Habs power play was getting better. They didn't get any goals, but the play was better. So the Habs start getting some good pressure at 13-minute mark, transitioning well, and I can't even read my writing, I'm sorry, and getting rubber on Blackwood, who's holding them off. Blackwood has a good game. They ran into a good goalie tonight. And I say right here, shoot more Habs. They should have taken more shots. They were trying to set it up a little bit too fancy. I think they should have shot more. The Devils were getting good pressure on the Habs, but not getting really good scoring chances overall. There was an incredible scramble in front of Blackwood, with Domi getting chance after chance, but he just couldn't connect. The excitement level was picking up at the 12-minute mark. New Jersey penalty to Curtis Gabriel for roughing on Delorier at 14:25, and guess what? Nothing happens on that. But there was a really good move by Kotkaniemi to get into the slot and get a shot away. Kotkaniemi just had a great game. I can't speak for the third period, but I mean, first two periods, he was there. Deneau scores seconds after the power play's over, so it's essentially a power play goal, but won't get credited as one. He gets off a point shot by Petrie, and it was tipped in. He just got it tipped in, and I believe it went up for his ninth at 16:33. Nice shot by Petrie, and a really nice tip in by Deneau. The Habs keep pouring it on in waves. They come in wave after wave for the last couple of minutes to close out the period, but they couldn't capitalize. But it was a good period again by both teams, I found. So here comes the third period, and I wasn't able to watch it. I get a phone call. My ex-wife's not doing well. I stayed on the phone with her till the ambulance could get there and check her out, make sure she's not having a heart attack, which she wasn't. So all is good that way. She's being checked out right now. So I didn't get back till the overtime, and my concentration is off, and still is. You'll probably notice it here. But I'll give you the stats for the end of the game as best I can. So New Jersey ends up, I'll just say this. It was a bad goal given up, I believe, on the tying goal, from what I could see on the tying goal, and the overtime goal. He should have been tighter to the post, because it went in just between his shoulder and the post, and he just didn't get himself over fast enough. So I think he'd like to have that one back. We get a point out of it, and we move up. I believe, ahead of Boston. We're in third in the Atlantic now. So New Jersey goes to 20, 24, and 7. They stay at 8th in the Metro Division. Habs are 28, 18, and 6 now, but like that point gets us third in the Atlantic. Blackwood gets to 6-4-0. He stopped 37 of 39 shots, so again, we outshot them. Niemi went to 8-5-2. He stopped 24 of 27. And again, Habs were not outshot, and they lost. And I wonder if there's a trend, if you can see a trend starting there, because the last time they got outshot or didn't get outshot, they also lost. So I wonder if they play better when they're outshot and under pressure more. So we'll see how that goes. So like I said, they move into third in the division, and because of that point in overtime. So it's at least tolerable. They played a really good game overall, I thought. Good passing, good transition game. The D held the shot total down. And I made that point about the pattern showing here, where they win when they're getting outshot and lose when they're out shooting. The power play didn't click, but got lots of chances. So maybe the results will come soon, because the power play definitely looks better. And sometimes it takes a few games when you're starting to look better before it starts to come regularly. So we'll see. They didn't get down on themselves. And if Domi would have connected and didn't hit that crossbar, this would have been a different game, maybe, right? Maybe we wouldn't have gone to overtime and we'd have won 3-2. Or maybe more scoring would have come. But remember, he hit that crossbar, and that could have made all the difference in the world. So the finish line was really impressive this game. I thought they had speed, grit. Kotkaniemi and Armia had really great games. Armia had some really nice moves. He sweeping around the net, throwing that guy off with one hand. Some really nice moves. And Lehkonen had a great setup of Kotka for the opening goal. Okay, so next game's tomorrow against the Oilers at 2 o'clock again in the afternoon. Pre-game and post-game I'll put in. Like and subscribe and ring the bell. I forgot to do that before, but understandable today because my head's not completely here. So please like and subscribe. Ring the bell. You get notified of all my videos as they come out. There was a point I wanted to make, but I said tomorrow for the game. Anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And go Habs, go. And let's hope tomorrow brings different results. Maybe we can learn something from this game. I think they can, and hopefully the power play will be there tomorrow. Okay, so I'll see you then at the pregame tomorrow morning. Bye.